Yet again, we are at New York Indian Film Festival 2022, presented by Indo-American Arts Council, and we'll have a lot of filmmakers, actors, who are independent filmmakers here, basically, who are nominated for all the wonderful films. So let's find out who will be the winners, who are going to be those elite winners of these film festival films. Here with Shreya Navile, who's the lead actress for Nuff Said, and we want to find out from Shreya how much excited is she for New York Indian Film Festival 2022. So tell us, how did you pick the movie? How did you, did you find the story interesting, and how much excited you are? Are you going to win?
Well, so I found this movie through my director, Huma Hussain, who is a brilliant director, and she created this role for me, so there's no way I could have said no to that. Nuff Said tells a story of a really powerful woman who finds her way out of the confines of her everyday life, and the fact that New York Indian Film Festival wants to celebrate this kind of narrative is really important to us. So I'm just happy to be here. I'm not worried about winning or losing. I'm glad to be in this environment.
Thank you so much. And just give us, our audience, So give our Mana TV International audience about, some tidbits of what, the interesting things you have done in the movie, so that our audience can go and watch the movie.
Of course. So in this film, it tells the story, it seems like a mundane story about a couple and a housewife specifically. But as the narrative continues, I don't want to give too much away, but there's plot twists and the unimaginable happens. And the decision she makes when that happens is what defines the character and the narrative of Nuff Said.
Well, I wish you all the best. I hope you win the nominations and you get an award in NYIFF.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
We are with the master chef, the quintessential and the amazing personality himself, Vikas Khanna, who's now the director for The Last Color. So let's find out from Vikas, how much excited he is about The Last Color, and what is the movie a little bit about in a glimpse.
The movie is about widows. That was the last movie which was shown at the festival in person 2 years ago. But now we have more movies and documentaries coming out. I'm very proud of that. We have a good run of bringing new ideas, not just food, but new ideas of movies and documentaries. And I think New York Indian Film Festival for me is like the total stage for us.
I wish you all the best. I wish that your movie wins.
Thank you so much.
We are with the beautiful Melanie Chandra at NYIFF New York Indian Film Festival, and she's the co-creator, producer, and the lead actress for Hot Mess Holiday, which is premiered on Comedy Central. And I'm just wanted to wish you all the best for the movie. And how are you feeling today? Tell us a little bit about Hot Mess Holiday.
So first of all, I'm so excited to be a part of this film festival here to support. It's such a supportive community. Hot Mess Holiday is the first buddy comedy starring two South Asian women that has premiered on U.S. television. So it's a very proud moment for our community, and it was a labor of love, but we're really happy with the outcome.
Wonderful. So how are you feeling supporting NYIFF 2022?
Oh, I'm always here for this film festival. It's one of the first film festivals I attended when I first started my career, and since then I've had films here premiere as well, and so when they asked me to come out, I was delighted.
We are with Arindam Ghosh, the lead actor for Once Upon a Time in Calcutta. So tell us, I grew up in Calcutta. I have a love for Calcutta. The title sounds wonderful. So what is all about Once Upon a Time in Calcutta?
It's an ode to our city, that where we all grew up, and we have since left the city, but we still have a strong connection to it. And it's a story about how the city has changed, how the city faces its tradition versus the new modern technology, the new development. In particular, although it's about the city, it's more so about the people that live in the city, their relationships, their struggles, their challenges, and how they deal with them, and that's it.
Sounds like, we'll go there and watch it for sure today. And how are you supporting New York Indian Film Festival?
Well, I've been involved with New York Indian Film Festival for a very long time. One of my films was shown here, and that's how I got started about 7 years back. And I've been attending and watching films. It's a great showcase for good independent Indian cinema, and it's a wonderful festival to be part of.
We are with Amy Seth, who is Afreen on Blind Spot NBC, who is the top 50 influential persons on Vogue magazine. I mean, one of the articles, they wrote very high about you. Tell us, I mean, how are you supporting NYIFF and your take on new feature films, independent filmmakers? How is this whole milieu you're feeling about?
Oh, I'm very excited to be here. I'm a big supporter of this film festival. I live here in New York City, and it's so wonderful to see New York back vibrant again and being able to celebrate the arts and entertainment and all the people who take so much of their soul and heart in make these beautiful films.
We have the famous Reynald De Silva, the producer of Beatles and India, and also Ajay Bose, who is the director of Beatles and India. I mean, we want you to give the boost for the struggling filmmakers, who are still in the melting pot. Give them your words of peace.
Well, I think to pursue, really. I mean, we had a passion to make this film, and I'm sure a lot of independent filmmakers have that passion. Without that passion, yes, you need money, but you need that passion initially to kind of fuel your ambition, really. So, yes, I mean, just keep persevering.
Thank you so much. Welcome to New York, and such a wonderful message. Thank you so much. We are with the Honorable Consul General of India, New York, Mr. Randhir Jaiswal, and he has come here to support wonderfully New York Indian Film Festival 2022. Sir, do you watch films? I mean, how are you supporting NYIFF? And tell us your take on movies.
So, New York Indian Film Festival is special each year, but this year it is even more so because it is being showcased as part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, India at 75 celebrations. When you talk of celebrating India, we have to celebrate cinema. India contributes to the world of cinema outside, and we are so delighted that Indo-American Arts Council has anchored this festival, and we have a range of movies across different languages, different themes being showcased, and I'm sure the audience are going to enjoy it. And I look forward to the screening of the film, The Beatles in India today here.
Thank you so much. We are with the wonderful director Sundar Ram Tagore, and let's find out which movie he has directed and his support for New York Indian Film Festival.
The most recent one is called Louis Kahn's Tiger City. Is playing in Amazon Prime and PBS and few other locations. But I'm delighted to be here with Indo-American Arts Council. I've shown my film here, and I've been a big supporter for a long, long time.
We are with Ravi Guru Singh, the Indian matchmaking fame.
Yeah.
And he has come here to New York to support New York Indian Film Festival.
Yeah.
Support all the nominees and, give your take.
Yeah, exactly. It's so awesome to be at the film festival here in New York. I came with Aparna. Shout out to Aparna. She just came out with a really awesome book. I really recommend it. Really proud to be able to support the community, and I just debuted as a lead actor in my first film. It's called Terrible Children. It debuted at the Cleveland International Film Festival last month, but I'm super excited to see what the art is and check out the Beatles film that's coming out later tonight.
We have the famous Aparna of Indian matchmaking, and she's at New York Indian Film Festival to grace this event and support everybody. All the nominees is going to watch the movies. I mean, tell us how much excited you are. What is in the air of movies for you? I mean, how is your support going?
I am so excited to be here. It is my first time at the New York Indian Film Festival. Beatles India is playing tonight. It's going to be an excellent film. And what's important really for me is seeing this community come out and support each other. That means so much to me. I personally want more of us on television, film, in every media form. I think South Asian representation is so important.
Aditi Shah came to support New York Indian Film Festival 2022, and you're looking gorgeous. And how are you going to support today? How much excited you are?
I'm so excited. I am really excited to be here and connect with our creative community. It's been a tough 2 years for everybody, so I'm excited to see what's coming out of this. And I think I missed the other part of your question. What was the other part of your question? How am I going to support? I'm really excited to be here and meet people and see how I can support more. But and hopefully get more involved.
We have with us our friend Sunil Haliji, who's been part of New York Indian Film Festival. He's been associated with YFF and IAAC for a long time, and he's going to talk about today's movies, the nominees, and what is in the air.
Thank you very much to the viewers of Mana International and to you too. I think you need to know more about Indo-American Art Council because this is America's largest NGO, and we are in 7 verticals, which are actually the true representation of India's art and culture in different forms: dance, music, film, fashion, literature, you name it, we are part of that. In fact, that is a part of our organization. But today you are here for the New York Indian Film Festival, which is our 22nd year. And for the last 2 years, because of the COVID, it was suspended. We were doing the virtual format, which is now the best part. Today we have this year virtual and on-ground format. So in this classical theatre, we have been hosting festival for 22 years. So now today you have the closing night with, you can't ask for a better movie than Beatles. So I don't want to talk about the nominees and the winners, which will be unfolding at around 8 o'clock. You will find out. But honestly enough, every film is a winner. It's not the easiest task for the committee to choose. It's very difficult. But in the end, somebody gets the award. But all of the filmmakers whose films is being screened in this festival is just amazing.
In the film is that it was an entire team effort. I was very happy that just last week, when the Delhi premiere happened, the Indian camera crew came on the stage, came to see the film, and they came on stage to take a bow along with me. So I think everybody put their best together, and this film really came and brought another dimension to what I started with the book, and it deepened, in fact, our efforts to show the importance of the Beatles as a band and that period when they connected with India and that love affair which continues and endures.
Of the rights, film rights and images over the years, so we had to be very careful that we didn't infringe the rights. But we were very lucky in that we had 2 or 3 very good researchers and experts actually, and who steered us, in the legal route basically. But what I'd like to say as well, I haven't seen the film since the 23rd of October, when we were both in Spain in Valladolid at the festival there, and Pat Boyd came down, and to see it now, this fantastic theatre with an amazing screen and amazing sound, by the way. It's the best I've seen, to tell the truth. But what I'd like to remember is that Shiv Kumar passed away last week, and also reminded me that last year Ajit Singh from the Pradap Music Store in Dehradun passed away as well. And a few weeks later, Rustam Captain, he passed away as well. So I just want to remember that whilst we're here today.
So, I don't know how many of you realize when you're watching a film about the Beatles, did you guys hear a Beatles song in the film? You heard about the songs. I know there's an obvious answer, but you want to tell us why did those songs?
Mine? Yeah. This isn't a music documentary, this is a historical document of the relationship between Beatles and India. And it would have been great to have a couple of songs in it, but the rights that were expensive, it didn't make sense. But what we did do is we had, apart from the great score of the film, done by a guy called Benji Garrison, and we recorded at Abbey Road, which is home of the Beatles. We also recorded in India as well as Budapest. We've also got an album of songs of the Beatles that they wrote in India or have an Indian connection with Indian artists like Benny Dayal, Vishal Dalali, Anushka Shankar. It's a great album. It's available on Amazon. It's available on all digital services. They're versions of with Indian instruments and with an Indian feel to it.
Ajoy, as I said earlier, we all had an inclination, we all knew the story, although not to the level of details that you bring up here. But what was the real revelation is the falling out that happens, that you talk about in the end. Of course, there's going to be a piece that eventually George has to meet Maharishi Maheshwari. Tell us about learning about that falling out and the interpretation that you got. And the Beatles just immediately just completely just did away with the whole meditation the moment that happened. I mean, they were so turned up to Maharishi.
But we try to be as balanced as possible about the whole incident.
I had a wonderful time seeing this movie because I grew up in that era and I remember when Beatles came to India. So there was a lot of nostalgia there. Anyway, before we announce our main awards, here is a small announcement. We're pleased to announce that this year's New York Indian Film Festival joined hands with the Cricket Circle of India to issue the Best Debut Film Award. There were 10 feature films in consideration.
So the winner is a film called Genie Bean Chagaria, The Little Thread. I will just very quickly read out the citation by the jury. This film is a tragic document that depicts intensely the nuances of the complex socio-political reality of contemporary India. So, congratulations to the filmmaker is not here, unfortunately. The nominees are Keep Punching, Mr. Roy Avakil Babu, Succulent, The Daughter, The Way We Are, Tirkati.
And the winner is Succulent.
So, the nominees are Kitty Balls, Listen to Your Heart, Murmurs of the Jungle, The Batman and Woman of India, and Artista for the last film.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here and supporting the Indo-American Arts Council and the Life Awards. And the winner is Kicking Balls.
And the nominees are, you want the ladies?
Sure. 15 Seconds a Lifetime, If Memory Serves Me Right, Kafinawa, Tongue, Longi, Beatles and India.
And the winner is?
And the winner is Tongue. Fantastic film.
A child copes with blindness, a child in Assam is forced to attend school. The Tale of a Transsexual Child. Our next category is Best Screenplay.
The nominees for the Best Screenplay are Bhagavad Jugam, Demons, Waiting for Dawn, Bor Air Ubeka, Moshier Martini, and Pawai. And the award for the Best Screenplay goes to Pawai.